And I'm back. Trails through Daybreak. Alrighty. Just checking everything's all good. See if I'm missing anything. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's just... Wait, no, I'm not quite ready yet. Just 1 moment, right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so we were. Um, going to do stuff that I'm now just remembering. Huh? What you doing there? What's with all the nuts and bolts there? Oh, are you modding the car? Modding sounds so illegal. I'm just tuning it. I can't beat you just by being a better driver. I need a better car too. Well, you're not very good at tuning either, though. Remember when you tried to fix the radio that one time? Shut up. You said you wouldn't talk about that again. And besides, your dad's workshop has been helping you with your car too, haven't they? It's only fair I get to work on mine. No. I don't mod my cars one bit. I thought I told you that. Wait, you don't? Then how do they just... You really just drive them that good? Yep. What's the point of buying them when you can earn it instead? You're telling me I never stood a chance? All things equal, and she still beats me. The guys at Dad's workshop have been teaching me about what parts do and how to mod stuff. It's really cool. But modding an RC car to be faster is kinda lame, so I keep it stock. I want to win fair and square. Damn, girl. I thought everybody else was modding their cars, but nope, it was just me all along. I mean, just how the heck does Melia drive her car like that with no mods at all? Doesn't make sense. Workers everywhere have been grumbling about problems with their orbital equipment. I hope they get that fixed soon. It's been a headache for my husband too. He came into work and the machines at his workshop just wouldn't work. The distribution network seems really unstable right now. I'm worried it might affect our tuning service. I did some digging and I can confirm it's not just us. The whole city's running into issues. I contacted HQ about it, but they said they don't have a timetable. We might have to put them in the hot seat if this keeps up.
Hello there.
Nope, I cannot do that one yet.
See you again. Well,
adjustment complete.
Wait. What was it I wanted on here? Seraphic Force? I'll come back to that one later. Now let's go downstairs.
Do you know what you want?
And we make it better. And his weapon.
I hope to see you again.
Is that Professor Cronkite? Nope. Hey, such a Sicilian. I'm from La Man, you see. It's a nation rich with lakes and gorges. Thus, fishing is a popular hobby there. I started early myself. I know I'm in denial. I know it's not healthy for me, but the truth hurts more. Wait,
So
wasn't there a
convenient nowadays.
4SPG thing somewhere around here?
The arrow tramp's just awesome.
Oh, looks like you hit the nail on the head. This whole thing is linked to the Mafia. How did you know? Freaking guild. You'll stick your noses in every damn corner, I swear. Oh, don't be salty about it, bud. That's just what their comms network gets them. Yeah, I think it could be really useful for us too if we just work together. You good there, guys? I don't remember them dogpiling on him like that. Are they picking up on his sarcasm? Anyway, we know what we gotta do now. We're gonna get our equipment sorted out, and then we move. You guys stay sharp out there. Beneath that prickly exterior, he really does care for us. Indeed. Perhaps a certain Spriggan is rubbing off on him. I've got lives on the line here. Everything else can go on the back burner. Especially since this is the mob we're talking about here. Unfortunately, it's against guild regulations for B ranks and lower to operate alone, so I've got to pair up. Now, don't get reckless out there. Loop back with the guild first, got it? I can't go that way. It makes me sadness.
Whoops.
Wait, I need to head that way.
Operated by the city of Basel.
Could have sworn there was a... Ah, there it is. Nothing good there. Alright, let's go do our next job. Whatever that may be. Right, let's check it out here.
Why don't we see...
Some classified information got stolen. Before things blow up, I want you to get it back. Please keep this a secret from any Vern employees. I'll be waiting in the hotel lobby.
Interesting. So these are the sorts of odd jobs you take on.
Yeah, the requests are a little under the table in nature. They're hard to bring up to the guild.
Not a single eyewitness report either. Nobody in town saw a thing. Are we just grasping at straws here? Guess we can try the workshop area in the airport? I don't know. I guess Blanca's right. There's always a stone unturned. Let's split up and do another comb through. Wonder if Elvis has gotten any leads yet. We should meet back up soon.
It's so convenient nowadays.
The arrow tramp's just awesome. Okay.
Understood. Right.
Yo, Harrison, right? Van Arkwright Solutions. You got a 4SPG for us? Oh, thank the goddess. I could really use your help. Now, sir, could you fill us in on the details? You're from Vern's weapons development division, right? That's right. Wait a minute. Are you Cutras Silesian? Oh, hold on. Why is he here? Did I not specify that this was to be kept secret from the Institute? Your request asked for secrecy from Vern employees, and not Institute of Science personnel. And anyway, Katra here ain't a researcher today. He's working with me, for reasons. We won't know how to help you if you don't tell us what the problem is. I feel like this might be related to Professor Callahan's situation. Alright. But please keep this on the wraps. If CEO Townsend hears about this, oh goddess help me. I can't promise that. Depends on the severity of your situation. But I can promise that I'll hear you out before making any moves. Gaining that classified info is in our best interests at any rate. Anything beyond that, well, that's the Spriggan's jurisdiction. Well, ain't the kid awfully bossy? Fine, I can work with that. Just let me explain myself in full, please, and preferably in private. So, well, there's no good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. Oh, I've heard of those. They crop up a lot in books and films. I guess life really does imitate art. Well, like I see it, that ain't really a problem on its own. She leaves you blue-balled and bankrupt or what? Well, stop beating around the bush. The more we know, the sooner we can get cracking. I know. I was late last night. I just gotten off my shift at work. I had with me that briefcase with the classified documents in it, as discussed earlier. And that was when I bumped into her, a hostess. She said she fell out with a regular customer she was fond of. She looked awful. But one thing led to another and we, well, drank together at the hotel ingress. Yeah? What did that lead to? Spit something more at us, why don't you? That's enough. Do I really need to go into more detail? Down, Aaron. Your snide little quips aren't helping. So what happened afterward? I don't remember, honestly. I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I came to, it was already the next morning. By then, she was long gone, and she'd taken the briefcase with her. I panicked. I heard about 4 SPG requests, so I sent one in to try to save face. Bringing classified materials to a romantic tryst is rash, to say the least. I know. Just with security clearance and all, I figured it would be safe. Indeed. The security card system has made outside attempts at data breaches difficult. Perhaps that was what led them to target an insider like yourself. So you'll take it? You'll take it, right? We have to act fast or that briefcase is as good as gone. What should we do, Van? Let's do it. Alright, we'll take it. Phew, thank you so much. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Van. Can't overlook this myself. So, just to make sure, have you contacted the hotel and asked if they still have it? You might have just left it at the bar or elsewhere. They have a lost and found for those sorts of things, I believe. Actually, that's a good point. I was so panicked that I just assumed it was stolen. Let's hit up the hotel first then. If they have it, case closed. Might not even charge you for that one. But if it was stolen, then we're on the case. Right. That's fine by me. Thank you so much. Yeah. If there's no work or effort put in, or effort required, there's no point in charging. I'm sorry, but we don't have anything with that description. We ask your guests to return any missing items they've found, but we haven't seen nor heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping's cleaned your room already, but they didn't find anything there either. Well, great. It does sound like it was stolen then, and that brings us to our mystery woman. By the by, did you happen to see a hostess or hostess-esque woman leaving the hotel yesterday morning? Hostess? No, not that I can recall. I see. Very odd. So where could she have gone in that time? Anybody in general leave around that time then? Yes, actually. It was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. Did she? Yeah, I think she did. She might have had a case with a researcher. You know, now that I think about it, she was really sharp. She knew far more about engineering than the layman should. I had been talking to her about my job, and she was asking me really in-depth questions about the tech I brought up. Well, sounds like her hostess gig's BS then. And the scientist act too. Yeah, she knows more than she lets on. That puts the honey trap theory back on the table. And that means the hunt is on. We'll handle the investigation from here. I think we've got enough to go on now. Right, thank you ever so much. So we have a general idea of who the suspect is. Now, how do we find her? Process of elimination, I'm thinking. We can try to figure out where she couldn't be. Let's go over the briefcase before that. First step here would be figuring out a motive. What was in there and why was she after it? That's classified info, as I'm sure I don't need to remind you. But, well,
Yahoo!
yeah, we do need to know. Van, can I trust you? Hey, Omega! Yo! Yo! How we doing, everybody? Welcome, one and all, to the party. How we doing? How was Fire Emblem? Did you win? Few crashes, but managed to complete things. Nice. That's all that matters. Trust is everything in this line of work. The secrets are safe with us, promise. With us, promise. Hello, everybody. Those of you who are new here, my name is Dark Reaver 40. I'm assuming 90% of you from Omega's channel know who I am. Except for the few that probably don't. Demon Butler VTuber, stream every day of the week, Monday through to Sunday, no breaks, no sleep, which has caused more than a few disturbances. And yeah. Other than that, play a lot of RPGs and playing through Trails through Daybreak and kicking ass and taking names. And I think tomorrow I might set up my new ideas. Alright, Harrison, if you would fill us in. Okay, fine. So, they're blueprints for a new orbital gun, plus some other design documents. The military is planning to adopt them soon. We've been getting our parts and assembly pipelines ready. If those design docs were to fall into foreign hands, yes, that would be a problem. It does explain why its contents were so highly classified. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. But if they do get the docs, making the actual gun wouldn't be so easy. It uses some very rare, very complicated metal alloys. And as far as I'm aware, only Basil has the custom-made machining tools required to work with them. You said the thief was well versed with engineering. She might realize she needs those alloys once she starts reading the documents. Could she still be in the city trying to procure some alloys for herself? You can't just work with them by hand. The alloys are useless without those special tools. And you can't buy them from the Vern store unless you show them your certification card. So even if she knew she needed the alloys, she shouldn't be able to use them. She didn't steal your certification card too, did she? She shouldn't have. Oh no. Harrison frantically searched his pockets, but his certification card was absent. Are you kidding me? Not my certification card too. Oh no. Yeah, I figured as much. She already had you wrapped around her finger. Bet you she went to the Vern store with it. Let's head over there and ask around. You just sit tight until we've finished our investigation. We'll keep you posted. Okay, good luck. This game is good. Yep, that's the one. Welcome. Always good to see Institute folks. What can I do you for? Yes, hello. We have a question. So, did a female researcher come by the store this morning? Yeah, somebody came by earlier today. Looked like a researcher to me. She was a real looker, I remember that much. She dropped by right after we opened. I see. Did she buy anything? She did, yeah, and asked for some alloy machining tools. It was a bit of a strange ask. But she had a certification card on her, so yeah, I went ahead and got those for her. She also asked where she could get the alloys themselves. Maybe she needed them for a project or something? Anyway, I told her that I might be able to help her over at Guest Guards. So that's where our little fox ran off to. We'd best hurry. Thanks for the info. Boom, 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 boom. And there's rain. We're browsing the artisanal district at the moment. These workshops are quite impressive. Basel reminds me a lot of Zeiss. It's this factory city over in Libel. All these engineering types remind me of a certain old fellow too. Who would that be? Oh no, buddy. You've gotten yourselves wrapped up in yet more trouble, haven't you? Do be careful. That goes for all of you. We will, don't worry. If we need your help, we'll let you know. Okay, who is this chick anyway? Suspicious with a capital S. I'm glad I was able to chat with Giscard while I was here. It would have been such a wasted opportunity otherwise. There's something else on my mind too. Something worrying. But it could just be nothing, of course. I'll have to poke around a little just in case. Townsend. If he wanted to do what's best for Vern, he'd grow a damn spine. No, he can't know about every little under-the-table deal those billion subsidiaries are doing. But it's still his job to keep everything above board. He's got to stamp that crap out when he sees it. We at the Artisans Guild are going to try and crack down on Callahan. If Townsend won't do it, we'll bring that blockhead down ourselves. We're starting with his supply chains. He might have shacked up in some abandoned warehouse somewhere. We're tracking his purchases too.
No need to be shy now.
Grab the leopard strap.
See you again. No need to be shy. See you again.
And let's
Lady.
Morning, squirrel. Literally is morning, because it's after midnight here. Well, if it isn't Quattro, what's got you looking so serious? I had a quick question if you don't mind. Have you had a woman from the Institute come by looking for metal alloys? How are we doing, Squirrel? Huh, looks like you saw it happen. We had someone like that come by just a bit ago. She had a valid card, so I went ahead and sold her the alloys she wanted. Should I not have? Don't sweat it. I just needed to talk with her about something. I see. Well, I guess that's fair. Oh, now that you mention it, actually. She said something about heading off to Libel after she was done with her business here in Basel. If I had to guess, she probably made for Orb Canyon. Thing is, she was driving some sporty Atlas make, so you probably couldn't catch her if you tried. Well, that gives us a good idea of where she is at any rate. Thank you. Should we head over to the canyon then? I mean, it's not like we can catch her if we do. You heard the man. You're at the research hospital. Got 1,000,001 tests. Nope, northeast is where we're heading. Why? That's the complete opposite direction. Think about it. We're dealing with somebody who's making off with classified info and trying to shake the cops off her tail. So why would she just tell some rando where she's going? She ain't gonna leave a trail like that. That does make sense. But then, why did she tell Eugen she was going to Libel? To deceive him, I suspect. She may very well have known she's being followed. Having stolen top secret intel, she's likely trying to throw the authorities off her trail. That does make sense. It's exactly what a criminal would do. I agree with Vanden. Let's head for the highway toward Edith. Yeah, once we're back in Newtown, we can hop in my car and hunt them down. Yay! Right, let's head back. There's Ren, Odette, and Albert. We got some fun adventures. And Van's home away from home, which is not the Quincy factory. Up in, gang, we're taking the truck. We need to catch her before it's too late. Let's pursue the researcher. Well, she's a comfy ride, right? It is comfortable, yes. But now, I don't think now is the time to be discussing that. Just hurry, please. We have to make sure that classified information doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Yeah. Oh, I think that's the car. Looks like she's about to stop. I'm gonna pull over too, so get ready. Yes, I've left Basel with the documents in hand. I also procured the special tools and alloys, even if that was outside the scope of the mission. With that aside, everything has gone according to plan. I will have to let you go for a moment. I'll call back shortly. I believe we have found our perpetrator. This the honey trap girl? Yeah, I'd hit that. Oh dear, I thought my little ruse would have brought me more time. You do not appear to be associated with the police or Marduk. Perhaps you might be interested in negotiating? I can offer you a substantial reward if you let me go. Tempting, but nah. Normally I'd be up for a little wheeling and dealing, but I've got a pair of scrutinizing eyes on me. Afraid you're just gonna have to hand over the case. What exactly would you have done had I not tagged along? Oh my, a researcher from the Institute is here too? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but the case stays with me. I'll give you two options. Go back to Basel empty-handed, or return in body bags. We will never agree to your terms. I concur. We will instead opt for the third option. Fight. That orbital gun design looks eerily familiar. It must be... Well, don't say I didn't warn you. What? She had monsters this whole time? Someone came prepared. Well, not like it'll make any difference, though. We'll make mincemeat out of him in seconds flat. Oops. That wasn't what I was supposed to do.
Payback time! Payback time! Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost! Go all out! Give them your all!
Brace yourself!
I won't let this chance slip by. I won't let this chance slip by.
Make
I
it
will
count.
address you all at once.
Payback time!
Good.
I won't lose. I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them.
Keep it up! It's working!
That
Initiating
little
drive.
scale right there.
Engaging shield!
Payback time! You'll pay for that. Got a whole slew of them.
Go all out!
Got a whole slew of them. Make it count. Brace yourself.
Boom.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Yay, I'm the best. No way. How could I possibly have lost? Checkmate. Now give up the goods. And while you're at it, answer me this. What organization do you belong to? Who hired you? I can answer that in her stead. I recognize the particular gun model. She's likely associated with Zect Arms. You mean that new weapons manufacturer? If I'm remembering things right. Their name started making rounds during the war with the Empire. Correct, they are similar to Marduk in some respects, although they are not nearly as large as an enterprise. Their ambitions for weapons development, however, are quite ferocious. They've been aggressive with expanding their market share as of late. Fiber Internet Week. That's gonna definitely feel real good, I think. Now they're sending out spies to do their dirty work? Damn, that's low. You can't say I disagree. Stealing technology from competitors is hardly an ethical business practice. Now then, I suppose we'd better get this stuff back to our client. We should also take her back with us. Could you restrain her for me, Ferida? Pardon. Yes, this all looks right. Thank the goddess it's all still here. Thank you so much for getting the briefcase back. That's a relief. Is this case closed then? Well, no. Looks like they broke into it. She knew to procure the right alloys and their tools. So I think she probably got to read the documents. The information itself has likely reached Zect Arms already. How they plan to utilize said information, I'm not sure. But simply having Republic schematics will give them an advantage in their own research and development. This is bad, really bad. There has to be something we can do to stop that, but what? There's another card we can play, but you might not like it. We can bring in some groups to help us out, but then, well, they'll know. This matter concerns more than just you now. There are far-reaching industrial secrets at stake. It would be in your best interest to swallow your pride and consult the authorities. Alright, fine. The company can know. What's your plan? Well, if we want to stay on good terms with the boys in blue, then we should probably bring in this to Vern and let him work with the police themselves. The whole thing will be blown wide open at that point, but the client made his bed there. That'll at least stop the intel from spreading. Or we can call some friends in from other places. We hit up the second lieutenant and the CID will have snuffed this out in no time. I think they'll be happy with an industrial spy's down payment. I'm already level 3 grey. That's very grey, the CID. So let's tell Vern. That's very lawful. So how about we get in touch with Vern? We can loop in the police too, have them investigate the info leak. I think that would be the safest route, yeah. Agreed. You're fine with that, Harrison? Yeah, I don't really have a choice. I need to bite the bullet and confess. Alright, let's get her done. Reset? Can you patch us through to Vern? Certainly. Have it your way. This will make things easier for the client down the line anyway. You make it back to your client. I wonder how long you're going to be in the clink. Vern's security quickly arrived on the scene. The spy was apprehended and taken to the police headquarters, where police interrogated her for her actions. Party's client did face a stiff reprimand for his lapse in judgment, but the contents of the briefcase were nevertheless secure. Ultimately, it could have been a lot worse for Harrison. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. Without your help, that briefcase would have done some serious damage in the wild. Wish I didn't have to confess, but that was just the way it had to be. Yeah, sucks that we couldn't honor the original request, but I'll make sure the company doesn't punish you too harshly. Circumstances notwithstanding, it was an honest mistake. And it was good that you requested his help, otherwise this could have ended up much worse. Much obliged. I have to excuse myself now. They're questioning me next. Good luck.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
Yay.
It's so convenient nowadays.
When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
I heard news of an incident at the Institute. The police were asking around for information in the eyewitness reports. We have logs of everybody's Aerotram trips from their certification cards. You scan it to get on and off. But we couldn't find anything that might relate to the incident. I'm sorry we couldn't be any help.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel. Thank you for riding the Aerotram. Please mind your step while the tram is in motion.
Oh, we do have a 4SPJ board here.
What do we have here?
RX Research. Pardon me for making this request when I know you're rather busy, but we would like your help gathering materials to make a certain painkiller. I will explain the details in Esmere's lab. I wasn't expecting Essie to have a request for us. But really, she could have just told us in person. Guessing she just heard this is how we do things and rolled with it. We'll have to go talk to her later. Agreed. We really owe it to her. Esmeri.
Not this way.
Yeah, we can't go in there. Yeah, get laboratory. Ooh. They have a pretty nice view. Oh, hello everyone. I take it you saw our request? One about gathering ingredients for that painkiller? Yeah, we got it. I get why the request said we now too. Ah, now that you mention it, it did. You two are working together on this, I take it? That's right. I don't think you've met him before. Everyone, this is Ray. Pleased to meet you. I'm a researcher from ZCF over in Libel. I remember you. I think you were the guy... Not the doctor. Not the Strega dude. You were about the plants. The ascorbate tomatoes. Esmery gave me a call asking for some help with this new project of hers, and here I am. I just flew in this morning. I study biology. I knew it. I told you. Encyclopedic memory of Krail's characters. Study biology. Plants specifically. My most notable work would be the ascorbate tomato, if you've ever heard of that. Oh, fuck, I'm good. I don't blame you if it's flown under your radar, though. It really hasn't caught on in Calvard yet. I don't remember anything like that. I think I've seen it on occasion at some imported food stores. It's that really bitter tomato, isn't it? I've had a few of those, I think. Acquired taste, to say the least. I hear that they've spread from Libel to Crosswell and Erebania as well. I've tried them once or twice, but they ain't really my thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Ascorbic tomatoes are about the exact opposite of sweet. I like them quite a bit, actually. So do I. They're the perfect pick-me-up for when I feel myself nodding off. Glad I've got 2 people in my camp at least. Ended up creating them by total accident in a greenhouse, if you could believe it. Imagine the shock and horror on my colleagues' faces when they unsuspectingly bit into one for the first time. Oh, I treasure those memories forever. That was the impetus for my biology research. I was just drifting along without a specific focus before then, but those tomatoes saved me. He seems a little eccentric, doesn't he? I thought that was how all lab coat types operate. Well, to an extent, yes. But I'd say he makes the rest of us look normal. Wow, are they really that bitter? Kinda want to try one. Got it. So you're the botany guy, and then Esmery's the bioengineering stuff. I'm in a buff. What led you two to work on a painkiller together then? It does seem like a bit of a leap. You've got that look on your face, Katra. You've worked it out, haven't you? Oh yes, being your understudy clues me in onto these things. First though, I think we should figure out whether or not we'll take this job before we dive into the details. What's your call, Van? Alright, we're on board. What do you need us to do? Oh, thank you so much. Esmery is the project lead on this, for reference. I'm just helping out here and there. She'll fill you in on all the details. Let's go ahead and take it from the top. I'm working to develop bionic limbs for amputees, and these painkillers are an important step in the process. Noble goal. I had a hunch that was it. Bionic limbs, huh? Bioengineering indeed. Does sound up your alley. I know a lot of Jaegers use prosthetic arms and stuff. What does that have to do with painkillers, though? Would these artificial limbs link directly to the user's nerves? You know your stuff. Leave it to the Marduk representative to connect the dots. Oh, you flatter me. It's just a field I have a personal interest in. Traditional prosthetics rely on extrapolating movements from other muscles in the body. It's very awkward and inexact, and that limits their uses for practical applications. Bionic limbs don't have that problem, though. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be the best way to put one in if you can figure out how. You hook them up to the nerves and the brain can use them just like real limbs. Right on the money. That sounds incredible. Yep. It's still mostly theoretical though. Practical examples aren't really there yet. We still have a lot of issues to work out, and that's one of the big focuses in my department right now. And chief among those problems is how painful it is to have work done on your nerves. So that's what the painkiller is for. Exactly. Nerve work is an extremely painful procedure, even after the attachment is finished. You're quite literally running a knife across your arm over and over again all throughout the process. Ugh, that sounds awful. Can't you just use anesthetic like they do for surgeries? Not really. Anesthesia isn't meant for regular use. Your body really wouldn't appreciate you knocking it out over and over. And that's why you need a painkiller for daily use with minimal side effects. I do know that painkillers are often made from plant extracts, which is where Ray's research comes in, I assume. Bingo. We might have found just the thing for our new painkiller. It's a luminous plant called Zemeria moss. The Septian Church uses it liberally for their own medicine. Is this one gonna be guarded by penguins? I'm told it goes by soul moss in the east. Huh, I think Lonkai gave me some of that when he made that salve for me. Pretty rare stuff if I recall. For sure, you don't see it in the usual channels very often. I tried asking my colleagues to see if they had any, but I came up empty-handed unfortunately. And that's what led us to you. Got it. Sounds pretty straightforward. This ain't our home turf though. I can't exactly call in any favors here. All my connections are back home. You don't need to worry about sourcing it. We figured out that it grows naturally here. Back in Libol, you can find it in the Chaldea limestone cave underneath the city of Zeiss. That cave has just the right humidity and proximity to the Septian veins. We posited that it might grow in other caves that meet those criteria. So we looked around here and bingo, we managed to find one. It's in the deepest part of that metal mine Katra went into yesterday. Really? I should be able to guide everyone there then. You'll find an entrance in that open area where you rescued me yesterday. Oh, that's convenient. That explains why you brought this to us and not the guild. Right. Here's the key. This will let you in. Perfect. Thanks. Let's get going then. Careful in there.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Let's go. Ah, Ray. Your work was helped by the Brights. Amalthea. Arts damage increases when HP is lower.
Adjustment complete.
Obviously. Grab that. So that's 12. I just need 6 water. I'll move the EP2 down.
Taking off now.
Down and down into the deep.
The door appears to be locked.
Great.
It won't be
Now
for
we can
long.
keep moving.
We have the key right here.
Right, let's make our way to the innermost depths for the Zemeria moss.
I'm on it.
Engaging enemy!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha.
And
Activating drive.
Sucker! A chance! This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Give them your
Brace
all.
this
yourself!
should do a lot.
Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice! That went great.
Shall I
was-
prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
A lot.
Arts attack device.
There! Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
It's done! Take this! It's done! You got this!
Give them your all.
Vandalize it.
Boost gauge limiter.
Nice!
Yeah,
That went
keep-
great.
I owe you,
Digging
Van.
through.
Take this! Gotcha!
Dang it.
Gotcha! Take this down! Take this!
And killed right at the start. And we'll eat the black vinegar soup.
I'm full.
Nice! Looks like the game's all
You're a
here.
true professional, Van.
Gotcha! There!
Now's the time for stars.
Take this! There!
There's so many of them. Look out.
You got this!
Full boost. Go all activating.
Time.
Boom.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Up to you, Reset!
Engaging shield.
Boom, 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 boom.
I won't lose. Ah,
There!
That man is so strong.
A chance!
Full boost. Go all out. Give them your all. There we go. There.
All you on yes! A chance! There!
Boom.
I think I've grown a little.
Yay. Let's go this way.
treasure located.
Dancing battle. Proceed with caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
Take this done!
We're not done yet.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Gauge fully replenished. Launching ambush.
Boom.
Give them your all. There.
Keep it up!
Initiating drive.
Ah,
One skill coming right up. A chance.
Have some more!
Very good.
A chance!
No.
And there we go.
Nice! That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Yay.
Arts attack device.
Engaging enemy!
Don't forget about your charge attack. Launching ambush.
Boom.
Give them your all. No.
Keep
And
it up!
then...
Activating skill.
there we go. I won't let this
Have some more!
That went better than I anticipated.
You were an incredible help.
Gotcha!
Now's the time for stars. Launching ambush.
Boom.
Now.
And there we go.
Nice.
And then we got one of
That
these
went
fish.
I owe you, Van.
Take this! Take this one! Take this!
I'm not even getting a chance to fight back.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
You snooze, you lose. Keep it up.
Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself.
Boost gauge.
All you
Limiter
want,
unlocked.
yes.
Activating skill.
And you keep going.
I can live with this.
Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodell?
This could get tricky with so many.
Commencing battle.
Take this.
Proceed with caution.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this. Gotcha. It's done.
Now, so look out.
They're down. Got a whole slew of them.
Activating
Time for
And then we do this again.
gauge. Limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I owe you, Van.
And we got a celestial bomb out of that.
Arts attacks advised. I'm on it.
Take this.
Don't forget about your charge
Take
attack.
this one. Take this.
Boom.
Activating skill. Now.
Breakfast time, yay! What's for breakfast?
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Take this. Take this. Take this down.
Now launching in sharp.
They're down. Chase.
We do
Activate
this.
boost
I
gauge.
won't let this
Limiter
chance slip
unlocked.
by.
Activate boost gauge. Limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Yay.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
That hits the spot.
Come on, let's open it. Yeah, still can't open it yet. I believe this is the innermost depths of the sealed area. Take a look at this, at the surface of that boulder in the back. It's glowing. It must be the Zemuria moss. It looks so mysterious. Alright, let's grab some. Actually, before that, it's approaching from above. Be careful. This pressure. We must be invading its territory. Yeah, stay focused, people. We're driving it back.
I'll take you on.
Keep your guard up.
Activating drive.
Initializing drive.
I won't let this chance slip by. Displaying info.
Allow all the stuff.
Max boost. One skill shall right. Boost
Chance
stage
for
hands.
Deathboy to work
Like
on
hell
this.
you are.
Initiating drive. Here I go. One skill shall boost gauge enhance. There. Activating skill.
Good.
Here goes.
Engaging shield.
Eat this.
Mr. Arcline.
Oh,
Here goes.
dang it.
Huh? Initiating drive. No, you won't.
A chance.
Activating drive.
Cypher activate.
Boom.
I won't let this chance slip by. Max boost. One skill, come right up.
Add some more.
Hang in there.
Eat this.
Mr. Arcline.
Deathblow is fun. Ooh, got Otis leveled up. I'm glad that worked out. Very nice work, everyone. Time to grab the goods. So this is Zemirium moss. Its pale glow makes quite the mysterious plant. I bet this would go for a shit ton of mirror if we grabbed them by the root. They're important research materials, so please only take what you need. Just messing around. Pretty sure you were at least half serious. Not like I don't get where he's coming from. Anyway, that's the job done. Let's get back to the research lab.
Then let's head over.
That's Callahan's lab. So each door is kind of like super partitioned. This is what you're looking for, right? Van handed over the Zemirium moss he gathered. Yep, this is the stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Now our research can go forward as planned. We can't let old George do all the work, can we? Is he a colleague of yours at the Institute? Oh no, he's all the way over in Erebonia, actually. He's a student of Professor Schmidt, another one of the three disciples, and he's researching artificial limbs too. Bioengineering isn't his niche, but he's a wizard just about anything he puts his mind to. A friend of his lost an arm a while back, and he's been working really hard on artificial limbs ever since. He's even published papers on them. Oh yeah, I remember reading those papers. They were comprehensive to say the least. Not just the theory, but the design limits, materials, budgeting, everything. Truly a brilliant man. You're quite well connected, I see, even outside your specific field. I happened to meet him when he visited ZCF to study a while back. We hit it off pretty well. Turns out we share a lot of friends ourselves. I plan to share this painkiller with him once we've finished developing it. We may come from different backgrounds, but we're both engineers working toward a common goal. That's the whole point of science, no? Aw, how sweet. That's a kind of a thing among Jaegers too. At the end of the day, work's work. And having some friendly competition never hurts. Well, we'll try not to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your help. Glad to be of service. That goes for you as well, Katra. But please do try and rest when you can. Well, same to you, Essie. Thanks though. I'm glad we could help.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Yay.
Reward deposited!
Still not level 3. You'd think by now. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. Until the break's finished. And I'm back. Yeah, so close. Getting those both leveled up. Hundred hit chain. It's possible, but I'm not sure what combination of moves I'd actually need. Oh, I remember seeing you yesterday. Were you looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, I'm sorry. Shoot, we just missed him. He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callahan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess, though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visiting lately. Usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Oh, where is it? Oh, that's the million mirror question. The owner really roams around town all throughout the day. The cafe is never in one place for long. Just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. Professor has his pattern down to a science, though. I have no idea how he does it. Oh, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either. Well, process of elimination it is. Let's start with where we saw it last. Maybe we'll run into somebody who saw him pack up. And then we just follow the trail from there. I heard from some students that he was over by the church in the artisanal district last night. It sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask if anyone in the area saw the cafe the following day. Yeah, let's head on over to the church and see what's up. I thought you would want to take some more time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're alright? Just don't want to cause everybody more trouble than I already have. I never expected Professor Callahan to just disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was just as shocked when I learned of it this morning. The police are investigating as we speak. It has to have been a kidnapping. He would never just vanish and leave his research on the table like that. I just can't believe it. I didn't want this. I hate what he did to me, but I never wanted it to end up like this. Cindy. Hey there. Sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then? Oh, you... Right, you're the brigand investigating his disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. Do you need something from me? We wanted to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk in private for a sec? So, your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into these harassment allegations here at the Institute. We got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off, so I just wanted to ask you, were you the whistleblower? I'm sorry, but no. Wait, wasn't you? Definitely not. This is the first time I've even heard about you. But I admit, he was really starting to wear me down. I started feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I wanted his research to crash and burn. Sometimes I would just sniffle. I wished I would disappear. But I just can't go public with this. He's such an incredible scientist. I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. I see. I wonder who our client could have been then. Good question. I did get a couple hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those. I may be barking at the wrong tree here, but have you ever met a man called Asta? He's another one of my colleagues. I last saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling to himself throughout the meeting, made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say they took it. If they get the evidence, he's done. That's my first time hearing his name. They took it could very well mean us taking his job off our bulletin board. We might be onto something there. Could you tell us where we might find him? He mentioned he was doing some of his work on a sofa today since the lab was out of commission. He's probably still somewhere in the Institute. I couldn't tell you where specifically. Got it. Thanks for the info. Please, think nothing of it. I hope the professor's okay. The harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. And I hope I can bounce back from all this. I know it's been tough on everybody while I was away. If you do find Asta, give him my regards.
The breeze here feels so nice.
Is it the train tracks? It looks like train tracks. And there's the Vern HQ. Motor Pavilion. waterfall, the arts, the Orbital store.
Alrighty.
The hotel is like right beneath my feet. Yeah, we don't need to go there yet. Boom. The hell did Sasha run off to? She's always telling me not to go off on my own. I guess she doesn't have to follow her own rules. I ain't cut out for this tour guide crap. Why'd she dump it all on me? Let's go find this Sasha, see what she's up to. Probably trouble. Only 2, 3 students.
Tasty.
Alright, she's not in here. Nope. Why are you dropping frames? Internet should not be this shit. There you are, Mr. Astor. This theory could greatly simplify the equations we're using. I'll have to test that out at the lab. But wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. So, you Astor, Cindy told us about you. And who are you, if I may ask? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday and we're looking into their case. It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out that you took the job though, and that you talked to the professor directly. I saw you leaving his room yesterday. Well, that saves me the rundown. Sorry if that's not what you wanted us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you just wanted him to stop instead of trying to bring legal action against him. That's right. Very perceptive of you. Kudos. You mind telling me what he said? Not at all. Bam provided Astor all the testimonies they had recorded the previous day. They then summarized their conversation with Professor Callahan. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. I agree. I completely agree. His behavior was reprehensible. I tried to explain that to him, but he just wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. Of course, that's all on the back burner now. Yeah, one look at this lab and you can tell how oppressive it is. I'm really worried for him. It's gotten so bad that I actually considered going public with this. This is just too much to bear. But, well, not right now I won't. His safety takes priority. So it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it. Oh, absolutely. I've never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callahan. Who he is as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. I still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me. That's what a lot of you... Wait, hold on, back up a bit. What do you mean, betrayed? Above this abuse, above all else, Callahan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs, he goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you just toss me to the wayside like that? I'm sorry, I'm ranting. No, it's quite alright. Seems like Asta had a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callahan. One guy yesterday said that some of the professor's assistants were acting real weird lately, but he put that down to stress. Now, this is definitely news to us. We're working on another job actually. They want us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, you mind sharing with us? Oh, you're looking for him? Of course. I like to think I know him pretty well. I don't like letting him out of my sight even for a second. Could you tell us about this individual he meets with then? I don't know his name, but I know he's not from the Institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the professor now. I've never gotten a good look at his face, I've only ever seen him at night. He said he goes out of town a lot, do you know where? Yeah, the old outdoor entertainment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Katra? Right, that building on the outskirts of the canyon. It does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? I wish I knew. All I know is he would head out there with that strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Well, thanks for the info. That's a really big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please bring him back safely for me.
That's one job behind us.
Love to see it.
Mirror
Yay.
deposit confirmed.
Bum. Come on, really? That stupid triangle isn't changing. One sec. Download. So you're fine. Not got anything else running in the background. Is that off just in case? That's fine. How does that not match up? I am confused. I don't know what's going on.
Then let's head
Go
over.
to the artisanal district. Let's try not to rush this time. Just go nice and steady. Nadia said that Willie was here until late last night, but there's no trace of him left. Guess it makes sense that he'd have moved by now. Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's Cafe? You can say that, yeah. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, closed up shop and went off toward Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today, or close to it. You can never be sure with him. Guy's a real free bird, but that's as good a guess as any. Gotcha. Now that you mention it, he was over there this time yesterday too. Sucks he doesn't stick to a schedule, but maybe he does have a pattern. We might also find people there who have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I recommend we take a look. Sounds good. Let's head on over to that hotel where we saw him yesterday. Then we can go from there. Thanks for the help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but best of luck regardless.
Let's be on our way.
I wasn't expecting much, but oh well. Just how I wanted to spend my day. Going on a wild goose chase on the clock. The food here is so good. Just sucks that it's hard to track this place down. I was lucky to catch him before he moved. Alright, now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking. And X marks the spot. Excuse me, you got a sec? Oh, you guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? Got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. Need me to set you two up? Nah, this is something different. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. We're just looking for somebody. Roaming Cafe was just around here, right? Oh, Willie's. Yes, he was parked here until 10 minutes ago? Guess he's quicker on his feet today for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he was headed for the artisanal district. Great, the old runaround. You sure this is a wild goose chase? We sure this wild goose chase is worth it? Well, he can't have gone very far yet. Sometimes he even changes his mind and stops riding his tracks. He really does go wherever his heart wanders. Oh, we know where to look. Let's catch him before he strays too far.
The arrow trams are just awesome.
And there's
so
Willie.
convenient nowadays.
And Professor Konkai. Young. Finally found you.
Katra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice already. He's doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct. He is quite a known figure within Marduk. Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honor that such an esteemed professor remembers folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea of why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callahan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
How did you know all that? You get all that from the CEO?
No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
He is very, very smart. Whoa. I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. Then we have all
Need? Do you really?
Right. It's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
This guy is such a pain in the ass. And here I thought he was going to be our next lead. Do you mind, Onius? No, I understand. Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own to find answers, right? The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who came before them.
True.
Oh.
I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think we'd weigh in that something could make it worth your while.
Oh?
You mean, is it the Genesis?
Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
He's already figured out 90% of it. Wow, I see now. Analyze this device for us, Katra. Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old. So definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more like the original generation of augments back when they were based off of clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is the work of a genius. Wait, could this have been made by a commendable effort? It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of augment technology. One of the 8 augment prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. We are called the 8 Genesis. I was not aware they were still in existence. I can't believe I'm touching an augment designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this, Agnes? Sorry, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before showing it to you, we count on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word. And it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now, it's time I compensated you for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callahan's research, correct? Yeah. We've heard he was the one who developed the weaponry that's being used by Calvert at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech too? You are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of that field's most difficult challenges. The realization of a certain thought experiment and the use of physical phenomena involved as weapons. What's a thought experiment? Oh? It couldn't be. Ah yes, it doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that to which I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology. Not without a discovery so groundbreaking that fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all I intend to. I must return to work. Hey, I'm not following any of this. I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all of the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Katra will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure. So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? This is very like him. So were you able to pick up where he left off? Yeah. What's this thought experiment he was talking about? Well,
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callahan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy.
nuclear.
Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
What an ominous idea. I can barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sent a chill down my spine. Yeah, you can say that again. Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate their probability of being realized anytime soon as extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over the insurmountable hurdles that stand in its way. Agreed. Even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Crossbell a year and a half ago was the one involved. Professor Callahan would know all of this too, so if he really is still trying, that makes it even harder to guess where he could be. But we still have to find him, whatever it takes. Phew, that was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it all myself. I can hardly believe Professor Callahan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. And we can't let something like that fall into Almada's hands. We'll need some clues if we want to stop them, though. And that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for then? Let's get our asses over there and get the jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff and leave the cops, guilds, and CID's jaws on the floor. Solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on. Right, I was going to first go to the hotel room. Turn in all the quests.
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
I'll gladly
Hey.
take that.
We got Nebulous. Pluto's Nova. Yeah, I'm gonna switch that over.
Arts Arsenal modified. Modifying your orbment, are you? Nanner launched.
Off we go.
October 24th, 1:10 p.m. Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled. Got it. Thinking about it, that's the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now too. Yeah, you've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent a lot of time in Mira customizing it. You can tell? Yeah, the suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyway, we came here, but... I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of Rosette's... It's quite alright. I'm sure Mr. Salesian is well aware. You're talking about that Marduk satellite? Yeah, I know about it. You were the one communicating with it then? My apologies. I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it. It's bothered me before, but we need all the support we can get right now. Look, Theo and Zeros are here to help. So the River Mart's here to hang out too. He's good for ground combat, right? You can see him being a big asset here. Oh, without a doubt. We're gonna explore the canyon, Theo. And I want you to remain vigilant of our surroundings, Zeros. Understood, Katra. Good puppy. So your destination is the outdoor experiment complex at the other end of this road, right? That's right. We're sure to run into monsters on the way. Be careful. Procyon Fang.
I'm going.
Leave this to me. Look out here. Ranged attack.
Engaging enemy.
I've got you. We can win right now.
Good.
No. I won't let this chance slip by. One skill's coming right up.
Got it.
Here we go.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill. There we go.
A chance.
And then let's see Pluto's Nova. Oh shit. Planet.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
That's funny. Just drop planet.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
There! I'm on it! I've got you! There! There! We need to be cautious. Activating shards! Activating drive. Now's your chance to boost. No! They're stunned.
Reset. There.
Mr. Arkwright! Use a
And
shard boost to get the upper hand. Engaging shield.
do this.
There! Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating. Boost
Here
skill.
goes.
Limiter unlocked. Activating skill.
There.
All you on yet.
No!
Payback time. Bring it on.
And we do this.
Boost gauge. Limiter unlocked. Vitals falling. Current levels dangerous.
Alright. Let's heal up. Let's eat the
I couldn't eat another bite.
I'm full.
Alright. Full main rank. Just gotta eat a few more meals and then I'm all good.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
I'm on it. I've got you.
Stay calm and work through it.
We're down. You're exposed. Use a shot. Activating drive.
Last
Up to you,
one.
Reset.
Mr. vision! Now's your chance to boost!
Have some more!
There!
Eat this!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Good.
One skill coming right up!
Have some more!
A chance! Ha! Let's go down!
Boom.
There!
Go, Catra! Ha! Ha! Have some more!
And there we go.
Nice. Moving on up.
White heal was
I've grown a
upgraded
little.
to innocent heal.
Oh, I could do better.
Oh, looks like a chest.
And we got burn 2.
I eagerly await your performance.
I got you! There! There! Ha! Ha! There! Ha! Ya! Ha! There! Ha! Now is the time for start. Attack the target.
Activating skill.
Boom. Boom.
Ketra! No!
Bam!
Activate!
Vandalize Reed.
Stage limiter unlocked!
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
That is a long way down.
Hollow core leveled up.
Alright, everybody's leveled up.
Let's get to work.
Next one! Got you! There! Got you! There! Now is the time to start! There! You're exposed!
Boom.
There! No!
And they
I can
still
live
don't
with
get a
this.
chance.
Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodell?
And that's how you get to the chest. Okay.
Deploying shards! Give them your all!
There! Here goes.
Activating
Time for
skill!
the main event.
Boom.
Boost gauge
Here goes.
limiter unlocked! Activating
Time for
skill!
the...
Boost
Here's
gauge
our
limiter
chance.
unlocked! Activating skill!
Zeros, get to work.
Boom.
On yes.
One skill! Boost gauge enhanced! Let's go down!
Payback time.
Boom.
Chance.
Ha!
On yes.
And then boom.
Hang in there! A chance! Yeah! Ha!
There.
Nice work, you two. The same to you, Katra. That dog of yours is a hell of a beast, huh? Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. Theo's support is proving a valuable asset in battle too. Thanks. I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel. Young and Essie were around. Supervisor Gisgard was always there to support us. And Professor Callahan was so nice to everyone too. Katra. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yeah, she did the right thing for the future of Zemuria, but a lot has changed for the worse here since then. She would say Young is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher, and that's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now I shifted focus to some other mystery project that I'm sure will be incredible. Essie's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now. She's always been one for getting lost in her own world. Professor Callahan was the top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite, which is what eventually led to her current mess. Yeah, I promised Gran I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry, just forget I said anything. By Grant, do you mean Professor Hamilton, right? Aw. Try and come across as a big man, but you're just Gwenny's baby boy at the end of the day, huh? I wouldn't go that far. She's family, so I care about her a lot, that's all. She, Young, and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they are in every other sense. I see. Anyway, this isn't the place to be standing around flapping our jaws. Let's get a move on.
Enemies sighted. Be careful.
That looks like a nice chest.
Defense 3.
Modifying your orbment, are you? That's a single element slot. New shard skill added.
Located.
Ah, dang it. I'm an idiot.
I'll take care of them.
Initiating drive.
Payback time!
Now it's my turn. One skill, get it right up. Dispatching shield.
Payback time! Bring it on!
Certain arts will work better. Keep it up. Activating skill. There we go. No, you don't. No, you won't. Dispatching shield.
Payback time!
Dispatching shield.
Payback time! Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Activating.
Great!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
There! A chance!
Activating skill. There we go.
There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
EP charge. Great.
I got you. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, there.
Still more! Now to wipe them out!
There we go.
That was very well made. I couldn't eat another bite. That was amazing. Thank you.
Like that. Now we've got more of these things.
Deploying shards.
Brace yourself! Here goes!
Limiter unlocked. Give them your boost.
All you
Limiter
on this!
unlocked.
What
Activating
is this
drive.
here?
Now it's my turn. One skill, get right up.
Sucker!
Mr. Salesian.
Yeah. Huh.
No! Hang in there.
Payback time!
Go.
Got your number! Payback time! Bring it on!
One skill,
Radiant Seeker.
boost gauge enhance. Here I go. One skill. Boost gauge enhance. Give them your all.
There!
Ha!
And then boom. We're going in the right direction here, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah. I've been here before, but not many times. No reaction from it at all? Not even a little, no. We're just gonna have to keep pressing on then. Are you talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier? Yes, we have reason to believe the Genesis are in some way connected to what's happening here. I really wish I knew more about them. How did you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Well, Agnes gave Katra a brief summary of her background and all the crises the Genesis had caused thus far. So you're Professor Epstein's great-granddaughter. You know, I do remember hearing from Professor Hamilton that he had an adopted daughter who went missing. That would be my grandmother, yes. She passed away. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diaries certainly are worrying, as is all the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Professor Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem to be capable of. We still don't know what they'll be used for here in Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they will tie into what is happening. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be a clear pattern we can deduce from all of the other cases to guide us. Actually, I might as well ask. You don't think having something like that would let them develop impossible tech, right? No, it's highly unlikely. There are exceptions, like whatever happened a year and a half ago, which I don't know much about, I'll admit. But that was a very special case. None of the technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology is almost always developed in a clear, progressive manner, without any large gaps or sudden leaps. How do you explain the Orbal Revolution then? I believe those devices were only used to learn how Orbal phenomena worked, as well as to learn how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch so much as improve the development environment and enable it to become what it was, which is in itself a significant. So that may be what we're dealing with can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense, it's all falling into place now. Exactly. Seems like we haven't got time to waste. Right.
Oh, looks like a chest.
Lots of fellas.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Commencing combat.
We're not done yet. There.
One more.
Battle finished. We did exemplary work.
Yay.
I detect treasure.
We got the yellow medal.
Engaging enemy.
I got you. I got you.
Dang it.
You're open.
A chance.
Enemy
Brace it.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Here's our chance.
Two dead.
Activating skill. There.
Like hell you are. Payback time. A chance.
Activating skill.
How is she still alive with one hit point? Alright, let's keep going.
I eagerly await your performance. We can win for target.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Narrow bit.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I
Looks like a
prepare some
chest.
sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Yay.
Bet we can rest there.
Just what I needed.
Alright, custom. In the slot. Still 200 short. Let's just make sure that I'm not missing any treasure chests. Doesn't look like I am. Alright, on we go. There it is. It looks so dilapidated. It's the perfect place to conduct field research for the natural sciences, though. I get what you mean, but it sure doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done in it. I can see some relatively recent footprints and tracks on the ground. So if nothing else, it has certainly been in use. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that professor was being held hostage here. Well, we'll find out soon. Graham, the fearsome fowl. A giant avian monster? Looks like a giant gram. Be careful. This area must be its turf. Time to take it out. Back me up, Theo, Cirrus. Understood, Katra.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
A chance. Activating drive. Activating skill. No! I won't let this chance slip by. Might want to boost your displaying info. Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Come on. I can...
Make it count!
Dang it, I can only pick one.
Accessing. Initialize. Ha! Activated skill. Now it's my turn. Might want to boost here.
Going all in.
Max boost! One skill, come right up.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
This'll
hand.
hurt.
Activating skill.
Think fast.
And then we do this.
No, you won't.
I won't lose!
Now's your chance to boost.
Going all in.
Activating drive. Max boost! Don't mind me. Cobalt curtain. Activate. No, you won't.
Boom, 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 boom.
Petra! Ha!
On yes!
They're just
Here
supporting
goes.
each other's answers.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Over here. All for you. Up to you, Reset.
One skill, come right up.
Have some more.
No, you won't.
I won't lose! This'll do the trick. This'll do the trick. This'll do the trick.
Going all in.
Innocent heal.
I know
Sheer
you want.
thing. Dispatching shield.
There!
Here I go. Might want to boost here. One skill, come right up.
Sucker.
Mr. Arkwright. Use an activating skill.
Over here. All for you. They're stunned. Go, Catra.
Activating skill. No!
Fan!
Give them your
Let me do this.
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Payback time. You'll pay for that.
Full boost. Mr. Arkwright.
Think fast. Take this. All you on yes.
Keep your guard up!
Payback time.
I won't hold back.
Very good.
Accessing.
Let me activate this again.
Initialize.
On yes!
Here goes.
Activating skill. There.
My move now. Brace yourself.
Boost
Go, Ketra!
Limiter unlocked!
More fire.
One skill coming right up!
Sucker!
Miss Glow down!
More fire.
Dispatching shield.
My move now.
Full boost! Go all out! Get the throw!
There!
Ketra!
Wow.
Hang in there! There!
On yes!
Activated skill.
Here goes.
No!
Here's our chance. Initializing drive.
Initiating
Like
charge.
how you are.
A chance!
There's
Activating drive. Ketra!
Up to you, Reset. Here goes.
Activating skill. No! No, you won't. There!
On yes! Here's our chance.
Initiating drive.
keep on.
I won't hold back. Accessing. Initialize. Dispatching shield. Petra! A chance! Ben! Get the throw! There!
Good.
No, you don't! Now it's my turn. Mr. Salesian! Initiating drive.
Let's go.
Activating skill!
Do that.
Payback time!
There!
Petra! Here goes.
Heal back up.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Have some more!
And there we go.
I leveled up.
Yay. That takes care of it. Good work, everyone. That was rough. Something up, Katra? No. It's just that this area is absolutely used for field research by the Institute on a regular basis. Yet, I've never once heard reports of monsters like that showing up here. That goes for the monsters we found in the mining tunnel too. So, we've got monsters popping up all over in places they really shouldn't be. One possibility does come to mind. Could be the abnormalities actually far below us. What do you mean? Why below? You're as sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright. I didn't expect you to connect this to the many other disturbances across this continent in recent years. Not so quickly, at least. I'm just going off hearsay, though. I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about them than I am. There have been numerous cases in the past few years of disturbances in the septium veins causing abnormalities. During Erebonia's civil and international wars, or Crossbell's unilateral independence declaration and recent occupation, for example. Septium veins? I remember hearing about them in the past from Gien. Something about them flowing under the continent and being the source of all life. They're called dragon veins in the east. Indeed. Interference with the septium veins has produced a number of distinctive phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters, as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. It has also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane known as cryptids. This is all news to me. It does sound similar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basel There's still no signs of life inside the building. If someone was in there, I figured that battle would have drawn him out. Looks like we might have come here for nothing, but we still might find something useful in there. Yeah, I think we should have a good look inside just in case. What are you looking at, Fairy? There's rust everywhere, and not a soul to be seen. That PC over there's plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the Orbital network even. I wonder if that belonged to Professor Callahan. Does it seem like you'll be able to get anything off of it? I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's... Huh. This looks to be Professor Callahan's notes about the past few weeks. I've finally found the investor I have been seeking. We exchanged messages a few times over the Orbital network before a representative from the Anchorville company came to visit me directly. I already suspected that they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as much. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all of those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of the conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite. These are the bare minimum of conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is nigh impossible. At least, not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I will have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end, but come what may, I must succeed. I must. For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible creation of nuclear weapons. Katra. Looks like we struck gold here after all. That professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? Still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can? Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to change that. Huge paradigm shift, another singularity to use as an example. Even if that did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. I think it's more likely that they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he was only a step or two away, yes. I mentioned parallel distributed computing too, though I couldn't hazard a guess as to what that final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it could eliminate the need for decades of work. But how would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we've found all we're going to find here. We should get back to the city. I agree. Perhaps the CID Guild or Ren might be able to help.
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside. It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Over there!
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
No! This can't...
Professor Callahan!
And it's glowing. Yes, Kayla.
The cause of death was drowning. I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Yes, it is.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
She's right. Pieces are just about coming together. Yeah. His abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. Yeah. Now it's now crystal clear that he made a deal with the Mafia. And this is the end result. It's Tharbad all over again. The motive then was to stop the victim from talking and make an example of him. Is it the same here, I wonder? How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered. Oh, trust me, I'm burning with anger on the inside. Yeah. At least she's more likable than Kincaid. Those bastards have screwed us over again and again. This is the perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling. They do, yes. They've both been through a lot. Sorry about what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over. Not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all of this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as a result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to super intelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. And then, after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn this shit? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here? No, it was well established by multiple sources that it is impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating it themselves at some point in the future. But that could be decades or centuries in the future. And even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't been created. So it's a similar deal as what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. It's hard keeping up with all of this. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? That's a good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. A puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbell then, but is part of what's happening now. The prototype elements that are even more of an enigma than artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like. Ah. So it does. It does seem like a valid approach. Not bad, small fry. Fairy's very smart. He thinks. I still don't know what's going on there. We've already established that the issues with the orbital network in Basel were caused by parallel distributed computing. Then we have Professor Callahan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible before being murdered. Plus the fact that this is so similar and yet so different to what happened in Crossbell.
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
No, the final condition couldn't be. I wonder who's calling.
Agnes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
Rin, what's wrong? Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
Oh no. Ren.
Ren?
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety?
We did, but what's going on?
Yaki. Purple-haired girl with a scythe. Always the best girl. Outside of Laura and Estelle and Tio. There are archaisms running amok in the city. Must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Ran. We got cut off, huh? The signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Why were they glowing like that? What's happening? We just heard the news too. What the hell's going on? Look, it's Almada's high-speed airship. Hop in now. We're heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and letting everyone else know what's happened. Yes, ma'am. I can't get in touch with the guild either. Ugh, then let's just get back to the city. What the shit? Are these guys serious? The city is... Why are they going after innocent people? Help! Somebody help! There are still people trapped in the city. Going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated. If we just stay there.
This is it. Activate charge.
Beautiful. Thanatos jail. Get rid of that problem.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
We can win by attacking target.
Good. Let's...
Pull out all the stops.
Let's do...
Activated skill.
Etoile Ray.
Here's our chance. Reset.
That missed.
One skill coming right up.
Sucker.
Mr. Arkride, activating skill.
Beautiful. How we doing, Aki? Are you alright? Take cover indoors. We'll be invoicing Vern for this, so don't you worry. Huh? Okay, well thanks. We'll haul up it here. What? What the hell, man? Oh, just wrapped up things here. It's not that... You're really out here charging people during a terrorist attack? It was bad enough when you did it in Crate. Not the time for this, Elvis. We need all the free hands we can get. It'd be... I'm doing good. It would be best if we split up. There's too many of them. Sipping tea and vibing. Tea is good.
You guys!
Odette, Albert, around.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Yay. Looks like a ton got in. How are things on your
We
end?
evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
What? Since when? Wait, I remember Jin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest. It's very reassuring to have you here. I'm curious as to how you saw this coming, but we've got more pressing things to worry about. Call it the council president's intuition. Besides, they just can't hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I have no room to complain. I leave this to you. Makes sense to me. We'll back you up. Just follow my lead. What the? Ren? She's just on another level. Always felt like there was something funky with her. Mask off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Reset. Connect some dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, the goal centers around Professor Callahan's incomplete energy research. If Almada has reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it, then their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No. You know where that is, Kadra? The observatory. It was Professor Callahan's original research annex. And that's where the Orbinet's mainframe is located too. Really? Did you see that gold airship? Where was it headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way. Bingo. The city's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention. But of course, we're not lackeys, damn it. We'll make sure Armada doesn't get their way. Damn straight. This time we're gonna beat them within a reach of their lives.
Hold on! You're not going too, are you, Agnes? Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step.
Yeah.
So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here. Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started. Let's do this!
Yeah. Listen to the Brights. The aerotrams are all at a stop. We'll have to take the road instead. Then let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye out as we go. There might still be people who need our help. Ah, shit.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Let's heal up.
eagerly await your performance.
This is it. Activate shards.
Activating shards.
Dang it.
Great.
Didn't work.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. A chance.
And game. Did you crash? Please don't crash. Okay, you didn't crash. Good.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Here's our chance.
There.
Reset.
One skill coming right up.
There.
Got through them.
That went better than I anticipated.
Always
Supervisor,
got it down, Reset.
everyone, please be okay.
Let's go.
Engaging enemy.
We can win right now.
Boom.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Good.
Up to
And
you,
we just
Reset.
keep beating this guy up.
Sucker. Here goes.
Activating skill.
They're down. You
There
picked
are
the
a lot
wrong
of
guy to
enemies in
fight.
this area.
I know you, Van.
I hope everyone in the workshop will be all right.
With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. At least, I'd like to think so.
Let's get to work.
Now is the time for stalling.
We beat them up.
A chance.
Do that.
Boost gauge
Get
limiter
rid of
unlocked.
both dogs.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true.
Got some more guys to beat up. They're inside the building, Chief. Whatever do we do? Bastards. Fight them back. Pick anything that put a dent in them. Pipes, wrenches, just find something. We'll show them why you don't pick a bone with engineers. You can't be serious. We don't stand a chance. The man's right. Leave the fighting to us. Chief, Nessie? Why are you here too? Petra. Oh, I'm so glad you're all safe. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. We'll take down the archaisms. Initiating combat.
Activating shards.
Here's our chance. There.
Here goes.
I won't let this chance
Attack
slip by.
you.
One skill coming right up.
Attack
Have some
you.
more.
Boom.
I'm going.
There we go.
Man.
Activating skill. No.
There we go. Is anybody hurt? Oh no, we're all okay. Oh, we really owe you one. There's a ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We'd have had hell to pay if they'd broken any of it. How's it looking outside? Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. The police and Bracer Guild are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough. The problem is communication. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get the word out anyway. Then I've got just the thing. We've got this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We run it through our own system. That should let us call in help, and then we can start pushing these bastards back. I'll give you a hand too. I probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out. I mean, maybe. but I'd really rather you get yourself to safety. She's safe here, don't worry. Our front door's a goddamn bulwark. We'll lower it and hunk it down if we need to. That'll buy us all the time we could want. If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's what they seem to be after. Professor cared deeply for the place. I won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? I can see it on your face. There's no way I'm talking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of him, alright? We'll leave Katra and the observatory in your hands. You got it.
Engaging enemy! Activate surge!
Alright. Do this.
Great. Nice. That went great.
Shall I
Alright.
prepare some sweets for you,
Can't
Mr.
go any
Arkwright?
further that way, so we gotta go around this way. There's some more enemies. Where did all of these things come from? Someone help! So close to the church too. What are monsters doing here of all places? How many of them are there? Those people need help over there. It's Heidi and Barnaby. Katra, is that you? We'll distract them. Please, get yourselves to safety while we cover you. Get her out of here, bud. Alright, come on, quick.
Deploying shards. Activate. Boost stage. Limiter unlocked. Activating skill.
Have some more.
There's that.
Activating skill.
There's
Here's
that.
a little more.
Fight's over. Good. Looks like they made it to the church. That's a relief. That means there are still people outside caught in the crossfire. Going after the kids and the elderly too. Chicken shit or us buckets. It was bad enough inside Giscard's building. Anybody outside is up shit creek without a paddle here. If you find anybody else out there, we'll help them to the church or the inn, whichever's closer. That should be safer than the workshop at least. No heavy equipment for the archisms to target there.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
That is Professor Hamilton's residence, correct?
Sure thing. We just gotta be quick about it.
Commencing combat.
Good.
Have some more.
Activating skill.
Up to you, Reset.
One skill coming right up.
Sucker.
And we smash our way through these guys.
There we go. A chance. Activating skill.
And there we go. That's that problem dealt with.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
We're calling it. They're coming from the Institute too? This isn't looking good. If only I'd brought my sword. Damn this. Sasha, I'm gonna have to take a risk here. Wait, no, Julian, don't do it. I know you're trained, but no need for the heroics. We got you. There are people there. Quick. Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Agnes, we're fine, but you're her work colleagues from yesterday. Leave these things to us. Keep those two safe while we fend them off. Got it. Be careful.
Everyone, move in.
Vandalize raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Go, Katra. Have some more.
Reset. One skill coming right up.
Sucker!
A chance! Activating skill.
Sucker!
And there we go. Yeah, we're still not quite leveled up. We owe you our lives. Thank you so much. I don't even want to think about what would have happened had you not been there. It was looking awfully dire. Were you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding people up out inside the inn. Then we heard screaming from outside, and so we went back out again. We picked up those two, and that was when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off myself, but damn it, I'm pathetic. Don't blame yourself, we wouldn't have made it this far without you. I agree. We only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, now's not the time to think about all that. We've got to keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren too. We've kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Yeah, we saw her earlier. Newtown is in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. We will. We just don't want to leave anybody behind. We're directing everyone to the inn or the church, right? We were just in that area ourselves. Yeah, managed to thin out their numbers a lot too. Those two places should be safe for the time being. Alright, but then let's make our way back ASAP. I'm sure Lyle and Jin are worried about us both. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for your help. I'm glad we decided to stop by when we did. I dread to imagine what would have happened otherwise. They mentioned that archaisms are spreading from the Institute, though. That concerns me. Yeah, by now the place is probably crawling with them. Hell, probably even worse there than it is outside. Whatever Armada wants, it's in the Institute. I really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, yeah? Okay, all done up here. It's just this small group of enemies.
Be careful.
I eagerly await your performance.
This is it. Activate sharks.
I will address you all at once. One skill.
And then we do this.
Age enhance. I have to do something. Grant of life. Innocent heal. Let's do things. Ketra.
Get a good heal up.
Activating skill. There we go.
Man.
There.
Here goes.
There we go.
Here goes. Brace your...
We do this.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
All you on, yes.
There.
And there he goes.
Nice. Moving on up.
Everybody leveled up.
I could do better. I did it.
Yes. Ren, we've gotten the west side evacuated. East is taken care of too. We've cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secure. Quick, give me a sit rep. Well, it sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. That damned runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Bah. Should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine. But after Tharbad and then this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead. You can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all. There's mechanical monsters
The aero
coming.
trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Young, you're okay. You made it. You're roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're weirdly calm with everything going on. Didn't Almada come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise. Then I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I've been assisting with the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Yang, you're really going to leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what goes on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaisms inside now, but did we just see the last of the last people in the building leave? All of the faculty and students of Aramis, together with tourists and other accounted for visitors, have left. However, security camera footage captured a young man with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. A bracer and 2 police officers who also passed through here earlier have yet to return. So that sadistic bastard is here. And so is that puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callahan and then cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then? Surely you know this is no task for a researcher. Please, continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Young. Don't worry about me, I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll keep him safe, of course. There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore, but we'll at least try and stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it then, is all I ask. Even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. Oh no, I won't.
Commencing combat. We can tally turn. Activating skill. One skill getting right up.
Sucker.
Mr. Salesian. Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Activating skill.
There. All you on, yes.
There.
Sucker.
Good.
No! They're stunned! I won't let this chance slip by. One skill coming right up.
And there we go.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
You were an incredible help, Persei.
The observatory is on the left side of the campus.
Got it. Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
Engaging enemy!
Let's bring an end to this.
Got him.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Wipe them out.
There goes another enemy.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
The door's locked. Someone must have locked it to keep the archaisms from coming inside. We'll have to find another way around. Alright, now we gotta go upstairs. Try the other door.
Engaging enemy!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
Yeah,
hand.
let's do Pluto's Nova again. I call planet.
Up to you, Reset!
Might want to boost here.
Make it count!
One skill coming right up. Target locked.
Here's our chance!
Now's your chance to boost. Activating skill.
Locking on. Fire!
Good. And there it goes.
Oh, these
place
figures
is
look
crawling
excellent.
with mechanical
Outstanding
nightmares.
calculations, Mr. Salesian.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
There we go. One sec. Look, there's people on the ground. Are you alright? Yep, they look heavily wounded, but their lives aren't in immediate danger. What happened? A guy with a dagger and a girl with a giant puppet went inside. They activated... Imagine she was going to mention the central terminal. How could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed it. Well, we got them cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside. It's time to put an end to this.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Alright, let's make ourselves stronger. Finally. Alright.
Adjustment
Here
complete.
we... what did I want to go for? Yeah. Earth and water. This one needed the water quartz. But I don't have any water quartzes right now, so... let's go...
Just what I
heal
needed.
back up. up there. No. Alright, good. Here we go.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Vern, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support.
Interesting.
But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
Look up there!
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with...
There they are.
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us!
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you? And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This guy.
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection. In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy #1. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone. Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad, I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
Oh boy.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive.
Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Yeah.
Deploying shards.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Arum, executing contract.
Alright, let's start.
Brace yourself. Here goes. Time for the...
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Death awaits.
Payback time.
Easy enough.
Got a present for you.
I won't lose. I will address you all at once. One skill. Boost each hands. I'll get them all at once. We will proceed with caution.
Like hell you are.
Slice and dice up.
Payback time.
Boom.
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
And
Ready when you are.
Activating skill.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
very good.
Activated skill.
Got a whole slew of them. Brace it. They're stunned.
Oh, I get it now.
So that is how it is.
Yay. I win.
I leveled up.
Quattro learned Laplace code.
Is everyone all right? But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore. I know they've got the boss curious. Surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it. You son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn. What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Oh, not this.
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked! So how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is, but I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp!
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis.
That's
also
bad.
that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected!
That little bastard.
Not good. Very
The
not
Aurora!
good.
Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop... No, you don't!
No, not Zeros. And it froze again.
No!
Ketra! You can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Reset. Let's go. Reset.
Reset!
No, not
Shit.
reset.
Damn it!
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being, not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
And there comes the entire law enforcement. Yay. No, I did not. That's a Marduk airship. Scarface man.
No way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes.
I think so.
Super advanced. They are very advanced, Marduk. Would explain why they were able to put the president of Calvert in connection with Grandmaster. I knew they were advanced, but I didn't expect that advanced. October 25th, 12:08, 9:04 AM. I did not know Reset was a robot. It was very unexpected and surprising. The entire city is locked down. Who could have seen this coming? What's going to happen to us? I hope Agnes is okay. Ren too. All we can do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, what the hell is with that massive airship? It's just floating there. The Ixalba airship series, co-developed by the Verne Group and Aldra. Currently being tested by Marduk. Kind of reminds me of the Pantagruel in its design. Basel Institute of Science conference room.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday.
Gilliam Thorndyke.
To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndyke. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Barry's big brother.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Al-Fayed? Is he? No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke. Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
A Special Ops unit. Sending in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belonged to them too, miss. You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ixalba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
That is our stance as well. We are only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I will take your word on that. For now, calling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Verne and connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Townsend. Please, if I may defend myself. I could never have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak? I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation.
She has friends in every place.
In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Fran, now that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. I've heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. You're still right. We aren't the only shareholder that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of a situation you're in here. Ugh, but...
When will you grow a damn spine?
Yeah, you said it, Giscard.
The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that.
I love that old man.
And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
It does.
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
I like Van. After the conference.
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. Your brother, right? Never expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
I try. Still not so hot with the tactics stuff you taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there is one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
Fair enough. Something seemed off about her all this time. First started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orad for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use, though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
You ain't got nothing to apologize for. I doubt any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then.
Time for
With
his
that
next meeting.
said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to. As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Qasim, wait!
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them. Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
He loves his sister.
Very.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
That is a very, very shallow pool. Your conversation is over then. Rain, where are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace around Edith is sectioned off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Unckerville City. There were no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect that Almada might have been involved. Yeah. And with how many Jaegers we know that are super strong, I can count on one hand 5 of the strongest Jaegers that exist. Ankerville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, that must have been just a diversion, while this is their real target. I think that's most certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, you can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. I'd love to see Qasim versus Sigmund. That's fine. We weren't expecting any to begin with. You can at least share whatever info you manage to gather, surely. That goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation too. It sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can. Just take care of Agnes for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. And here the initial work is done on your concierge too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh, thanks for telling us. I just don't know why my frame rate is dropping so much. I'm not losing anything. Bitrate is normal. It's so good to hear. Maybe I need to lower one of the settings. She was being seen to in Associate Professor Esmeralda's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then. And that is what we'll do tomorrow. Ooh, first. One more ambush. Why does this one feel like it's going to be one of the harder ones to get? But this is where I'm going to call it for now. And we'll do the next thing tomorrow. Whatever it is. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to call it for today. Yeah, see a squirrel. I'm gonna go raid. Who's playing Daybreak? I don't know where they are in this. Alright, let's go raid. Yeah, go raid. Let's go say hi to... Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow in a few hours for my next stream, which will be a earlier in the day stream, playing something completely different. Little game, be a surprise, but yeah. And then we'll be tomorrow evening's Harvestella, and then more Daybreak. But yeah, until then, got my YouTube, got my Discord, so if you want to check up on everything that I've played over the past year or so, that's where you can find everything. I've also got the Discord, so if you want to check that out, you can. And that's where I'm going to say bye-bye. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.